Hey guys, it is me back again with Static Dread. So this is the full release version of Static Dread. I actually bought this when it came out. I just haven't had a lot of time to play it. And I've been in kind of a horror mood lately. And this one kind of stung out to me as something that I probably needed to go ahead and pick up just because... I played the demo. I kind of know what I'm getting into, right? And I hope that it will be the kind of horror fix that I feel like I need at the moment. It is getting closer to Halloweenish times. The game is actually really good. I've just realized it has full controller support, which is probably going to make it a little bit easier on me. So let's just dive right in. I played the demo. Again, I have not played the full release yet. A powerful aura has enveloped the entire globe. Due to issues with navigation, port authorities have reactivated the old lighthouse. You were chosen to be its keeper. Calling. Daddy, why can't I see you? Is our phone broken? For now, we can only hear him. Don't worry, it'll be fixed soon. Daddy has a very important job. Don't worry, dear. We're just going to be fine. Every evening, we'll be on frequency 237. We love you. Hopefully that'll be reminding me. Game saved. Alright, do I have a run? I do, okay. Well, here's the last box. That's definitely everything. These supplies should last you a while. I'll be back in 2 days with a new shipment. Hope you'll still be around. What am I supposed to do? Keep an eye on the lighthouse. That's it. How? Beats me. My job's simple. To bring you supplies. You just unpack everything and eat up, so you don't starve at night during your shifts. What is your name? Just call me the courier. My mother gave me a name that doesn't sound well around here, and I never came up with a shorter one for myself. Alright, I'll go check on the lighthouse. Oh, wait a second. What about the money? The port gave me your payment for 2 days ahead. Here, take it. See you in a couple of days. Nobody's lived in this lighthouse for a long time, but it's a good one. Always served us well. Times are tough now. We need reliability more than ever, in the lighthouses and people. Hope you're one of those we can trust. Well, take care. It's getting late. I need to set sail, and you've got work to do. Perk, energy. If unlocked, energy is consumed slower during the night. Eat some snacks to unlock this perk. Okay, well, I've got, I guess I can unpack a little bit. This really isn't, these aren't really snacks, though. Okay. Okay. Alright, so now I am... Flashlight. Oh, I got the leprechaun hat. Well, I'll put on the captain's hat instead. Well, alright, so this is what we've got. That one is locked. We've got the lights. Yeah, definitely. Rather comfortable locker. Got nothing there. We could take some of these down, but I don't know exactly what we can do with them. $400. Okay. This is the bedroom. Clothes are left by the workers. We're going to check it. Oh, we got to apply force. Pack of pistachios is found in one of the jackets. Stuff that workers left here. Inside is a broken phone and fried electronics, as well as a small note. To-do list at the lighthouse. Adjust the antennas to a wide range and protect them from overload. Replace the fuses. Check the lighthouse rotation mechanism. Get the crowbar out. Get out before sunset. Catch the ferry. Okay, so there is... check the bottom drawer. Inside is a picture of Blackfort and some supplies. Check top drawer. Oh, it's locked. Okay, well, we can't really check that. That turns on the light. Okay, so it doesn't matter if we click the light bulb or the light switch. Someone is calling on the radio. I'm going to turn on the lights here. Static noise. Is anyone there? What's taking so long? Hear you loud and clear. Finally, what took you so long? The shift's about to start. Let's make one thing clear right away. I'm the boss here, and you call me Chief. I don't care who you were at the port before all this. Now you're demoted to a button pusher at the lighthouse, and for some reason, the port decided to waste a fortune on you. They even dragged some reporters in here. I'll send you the clipping. Seafaring is safe and sound. This afternoon, the port superintendent announced an emergency reactivation of the Outsmith lighthouse. The station, which for many years had been operating in automatic mode, is now manned by harbor staff. This will help preserve seafaring in the harbor during the time when the usual navigation is no longer available. What about me? Have you done anything worth writing about? No? Then stay out of the spotlight. Alright, back to work. The sun's almost down. Go and activate the lighthouse. What do I need to do? Oh, I'll give you the whole demonstration, but only when the shift starts. Pull the lever and I'll explain everything. It's like, you don't seem too cheerful. I mean, I guess kind of is a boss. I'll have to sit here all night checking if you mess anything up. It was all so simple before with automatics running the navigation. But no, I've got to sit here all night now, praying nothing goes wrong. Alright, I'll get to work. Now hurry up, work's waiting for you. Go ahead and turn on the lighthouse. The switch should be behind the door to your left, next to the spiral staircase. To contact your family, press the search for frequency, turning the knob tune to 237 megahertz and press check. I probably need to take note of that. So, because that'll probably be a thing that I'm going to need. Check the desk. Keep an eye on the lighthouse. If the rotation mechanism jams, restart it. If the radio isn't working, check the antenna. Working in the dark is dangerous. Make sure all the lights in the lighthouse are on. If the power supply fails, restart the generator. If you feel tired, have a refreshing drink or a snack. Falling asleep on duty is a grave sin for the lighthouse keeper. Okay, well, though, it's right there. 237 for the family. That should be it, right? That's the antenna. That's the lighthouse. Night 1. Oh, we're doing FNAF rules. Okay. Did I mess up on the antenna? Because it's saying... Yeah. I turned it off by accident. Now everything seems to be running. Alright, this is the chief. Let's get straight to things. Things aren't looking great. What's the problem? Try looking out the window. Maybe it'll click. But the Aurora messed everything up. Fried all the electronics, and now the radio's acting up too. We used to work through channel 16. Now it's just noise, like most other frequencies. So now ships scan around for empty channels and call the port there. You gotta listen to the frequencies, pick up the ship signal, and then guide them. I didn't have to look for the port frequency. How is this possible? It's easier for land stations. We've got a high-frequency directional transmitter. Needs fine-tuning, but at least the connection is more or less stable. That works okay between shore and the island, but you can't stick that setup on a ship. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Now let's test it. I'm going to call you on a random frequency. Use the radio dial or arrow buttons to tune in. When you hit a channel with a stable signal, the green light will turn on. You might find a random broadcast too, but one of them will be me. I'll be waiting. How do I... Oh. You picked up a random broadcast. That's not the chief. So that looks for random channels going in specific sections where I get signal from the chief received. There you go. Found me. So using the left and right on the thumb pad does the search where the megahertz is high. If I'm using the actual dial, I can turn to specific frequencies. There you go. Found me. Not so hard, right? Now that you've got the ship signal, you need to request a navigation form. Hang on. Printing out a test sheet for you. How does it work? The guys at the port control prep some special forms for the map of the region. The fax machine has a module that picks up an automatic radio signal from ships with their call signs. It's a patchwork of haphazard tech until automated navigation starts working again. Mark a route on this map from the lighthouse to Blackford port and send it back to me. You'll be doing the same for every ship. So from the lighthouse to Blackford. Okay, so we're going to... We need to come out. We're going to hit there. To there. And there. Is that it? Alright, let's take a look. Huh. Okay, it will do for now. We have a small flow of ships, mostly fishing boats and passenger ships. Tonight's job is simple. See which port the ships request and guide them there. Ships must be guided to their designated ports. If the port is not on the map, guide them to Blackford. If you mess up a route or miss a ship, I'll make sure they dock your pay heavily for it. 2 more keepers to rotate shifts with you sailed out to you in the evening. Any other questions? So I won't be working at the lighthouse by myself? By law, there must be at least 3 keepers. Yeah, you kind of have to, like a shift thing. It's a difficult job. One person can't handle it alone, especially someone... Wow. Wow. Okay. Alright, understood. I'll get to work. One more thing. There's a village nearby, and locals might come knocking. Remember, the lighthouse ain't your home. It's the port property, so don't let anyone in. Well, good luck, Chief. Out. Alright, well, somebody's already knocked on the door. Oh, it gives me a... Okay, that's just file stuff. Good evening, Keeper. Didn't expect to see a living soul out here. Name's Jackie, the captain of the Sturgeon. You've probably heard of me. They say I'm the best fisherman on this island. Oh, nice to meet you. You too, of course. It's real important to know the man who'll be guiding you into port. I brought you a little gift. It's the journal of the old lighthouse keeper. Here, take it. Something awful happened to the first keeper. So bad that they didn't send anyone out here for a long time after that. They say there's 3 of these journals, and if you collect them all, you'll learn what happened to the first keeper. Maybe you'll figure out where the other 2 are from, the notes, and solve the mystery. So I'm the second keeper? Exactly. Imagine that. Huh. When the first keeper and his family disappeared, they shut the place down right away. Only reopened it when they started automating things. But by then, there wasn't any keepers, just occasional maintenance workers. Where'd you get the journal? It's been in my family for a long time. My mother was really into different cultures and their stories. Our shelves are buckling under the weight of all her books. When my father saw they'd staffed the lighthouse again, he dug up the journal, and I volunteered to bring it to you. Why, thanks, Jackie. Why are you awake? I'm heading out at dawn and can't get any shut-eye. As usual, maybe it's the aurora, or just nerves. Heard from some sailors that a new island popped up near Nova Scotia. A new island? Me and the crew are planning to check it out and report back to the university. All right, well, good luck. Oh, and one more thing. You see, I have this tradition, sneaking up to the lighthouse before a voyage to watch the sunrise. It helps me connect with the sea. I've done that since I was a kid. Fills me with energy. Mind if I come in there? I promise I won't touch a thing. I was just told not to let anybody in. But you know what? All right, come on in. Oh, thanks. I'll remember you didn't turn me away. Traditions matter. They shape who we are. Well, I'll be upstairs. Drop by if you've got a minute. At night, items instantly restore some energy. If you're feeling tired, eat something. All right, so dude's probably already upstairs. That's the old picture that we found in the room. Connect to the ship. Press search for frequency using a knob. Tune in the frequency that has a stable signal and press listen. We see a strange creature washed ashore. Wait, something else is coming out of this womb. Looks like a human. There's a placenta attached to its hand, and it started crying. No response. No response. Ship signal received. Lighthouse, do you copy? This is Captain Drake from the Coast Guard. While patrolling the islands, came across a few sailors. Someone stole their ship and left them adrift on a small boat. Have you heard of anything suspicious over the radio? What exactly should I be listening for? Maybe someone used the ship's call signs but didn't know where to sail. I don't know. Radar's comms, nothing's working without Aurora in the sky. Feels like we've been thrown back to the Stone Age. It'll clear up eventually. The question is, how much damage will be done and how many people will get hurt before it's over? Alright, we'll try to catch them the old-fashioned way. Sorry for bothering you. Right, so he is up here. Right trigger does kind of run. Allow me to run a little bit. It won't budge. I need the, there's an old painting and some supplies. The ship is waiting on me. Ah, Keeper, what have you up here? Thanks for letting me in. Okay, so that's all he wants. But there's a ship waiting on me, so I need to get back down there. Search for signal. So, is the sample good? Are you kidding? That's the craziest stuff I've ever tried. I've never had anything like... Not a broadcast. Ship signal received. Vessel, your signal's weak. Please repeat. This is Vessel Pluto. Do you copy? Better, but still not good. Sorry, I think I've managed to fix it. We're having issues with the electronics. This is Captain Zai of the transport ship Pluto, requesting routing to port. Any issues on the ship? Oh, forgive me, the entire ship has been one big problem ever since the Aurora began. During the Aurora, all the boxes started glowing and shimmering with every color of the rainbow. At one point, they even started singing like a choir. It was terrifying. I really want to unload this cargo at the port. What are you carrying? Microelectronics, phones, tablets, smart devices, fully loaded. I'm not sure any of it works now, but the suppliers and insurers will deal with that. Done my part, now the whole crew just wants to get to shore. Okay. How'd you find yourself in the harbor of Blackfort? A lot of these questions will come in handy later. All satellite navigation systems have malfunctioned. The Aurora makes it almost impossible to navigate by the stars. It seems I've gone far off course somewhere. Okay, so you are trying to go to New Orleans. Well, we're going to have to get him over to Blackfort then, because that's not how that kind of works. And it says that if I don't know, if there is not a port here that helps, to send them to Blackfort. Thank you for proceeding to port. Okay, well, I don't have anybody out there specifically. Let's get rid of those. Oh, okay. Is everything all right? Keeper, you're supposed to guard the light, yet you let that sailor near the lamp. Now he'll have to pay the price. Don't let anyone gaze upon the light. It's yours. Yours. For now. Nothing good will happen to Jack. He saw the light. You shouldn't look at the light. Like, why not? Like, what is the problem? Are you broadcasting from a vessel? I'm close, Keeper. I'm watching you. You don't understand. I'm not leaving as long as you're here. Turn off the radio, get into bed, and in the morning, run. Run from this lighthouse as far as you can, or the darkness will consume you. I will consume you. Static dread. Bum, bum, bum. He said the thing. All right, somebody's knocking at the front door. Oh, well, who do we have here? I'm the new lighthouse keeper. Haha, look at you, all fancy. Something ain't right about that lighthouse, though. Calls me Wiki? Darkness got it all wrapped up tight. You best be watching that light don't go out and try not to doze off yourself, or it'll all go south. Here, take this fish and eat up. Burning energy at night will wear you down. This fish has got all the good stuff in it. Eat it to stay awake. All right, go on, eat up. It'll do you good. Well, I'll be off to see if I can catch me something. Take care now. Okay, well, I've got me a fish. A fleeting refreshment. Woo, 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 woo. Gotta turn those lights back on. The lighthouse is down in the rotation. That's up. Alright, so we do have another ship. Lighthouse, come in. This is Eastern Breeze. It is the name of the ship. We see the lights, but the course isn't clear. Situation seems fine. The wind sounds like it's whispering. Everything's fine. Okay, so we're looking for Old Harbor. It is there on the left-hand side. So I don't know if I can even... Can I? I mean, it's not giving me red. So might as well. Thank you, Lighthouse. We're on our way. Lights of the harbor in sight. So 237 is my family. Today, loyalty level reached a new high. The people think the disbelief is the first stop. If you remember yesterday, you're already a heretic. Big Brother is watching. Lighthouse, do you copy this, Captain Drake? We got them. Those bastards hijacked a small yacht and packed it full of some weird drugs. From the looks of it, this is the ship that was bringing 2 more keepers to your lighthouse. We've drifted too far out in the sea. Guide us back to port. Is everyone okay? Both keepers are dead. The poor fellows were thrown overboard and got smashed on the rocks. I feel sorry for them. Seems like you'll be working alone for a while now. The boat captain is alive. They tied him up and hid him in the cargo hold. What do you mean, weird drugs? It looks like, I don't know, blue? Maybe even slightly cyan crystals? But they kind of glow from the inside. I wouldn't dare try it. Alright, so we're going to go back to Black Fort here. Alright, seems like someone in the port was helping the pirates. Someone's been covering for them all this time before the Aurora hit. Just a hunch for now, but please stay alert. Drake out. We're looking for 237. Signal received on priority channel. This is Chief. So are you scared all alone at the lighthouse? I got a strange call from someone who told me to run from the lighthouse. With this Aurora, a lot of crazies are crawling out. We need to chat with every single one of them. If someone's abusing the work frequency, ignore it. I'm more interested in something else, though. Come on, spill it. Did you let anyone Yeah, I let a sailor in. I gave you clear instructions. No one is allowed in. Well, you brought this on yourself. That'll be a fine. Gotta say, your work was mediocre at best. Can't imagine why they even let you be the lighthouse keeper. Have a good night's sleep. Oh yeah, I'll be heading home to my nice warm bed. Might even pick up some pretty lass along the way. Meanwhile, you got a moldy mattress waiting for you. Good luck. See you tomorrow. Seems like everyone is asleep. So I guess this is the end of the day. Oh, okay, I just click on the alarm. Today I stepped into the stone steps of this lighthouse for the first time. The waves crashed against the rocks, as if whispering stories. I'm the first keeper of this lighthouse, and I hope it will become my family estate. Immediately upon arrival, I wrote a letter to Mary and the children describing the best way to get here. Of course, she always complains about my obsession with the sea. But when she sees the view from here, it's hard to knock the love of sea foam out of the old captain. 1 chapter a day, it looks like. Alright, someone is knocking on the door. Well, here I am again. So, Wiki, everything in order? Lighthouse treating you alright? It's alright. That's the spirit. Listen here, I'm what folks call a fisherman. I trades catching fish and selling to them hungry ones. Alright. Listen, you're new around these parts, Wiki. I'll give you a good price. What else do you sell apart from fish? I never really thought about it. I'm not a storekeeper. For all that stuff, you go to the old man. I only got fish, Wiki. Alright, let's see what we got. I've got $400. Fisherman's hat. Protects from rain and bad weather. Increase your chances of a big catch. Lucky totem. A small wooden carved token that wards off evil spirits. Oil lamp. Fishing rod. And we've got some other fish here. I want the lucky charm. Warms the room, chasing away the darkness. The oil lamp. And I'm going to go with the... Alright. What's with the prices? Ah, inflation. Everything's going up in the village. And in the city. Don't even get me started. Alright then, Wiki. Take care now. I'll go catch some more fish. I wanted the totems and the oil lamp because that will actually help me in the long run. Sanity. If unlocked, reduces sanity draining in dark areas. Eat the right type of items to unlock this perk. Alright, so let's give a small pick-me-up. Figurine is the lighthouse. You're full of determination. I don't want to drink that. That'll probably make me worse. Alright, so these are my extra supplies. Oh, can I, like, bring them in here? I got a small fish. Someone is calling. Yeah, I guess I can bring in some supplies in there in case I absolutely need it. I just can't run while holding something, which does kind of suck. It's probably the chief. Port, I can't hear you. Sorry, got distracted. Yesterday's drug bust was the entire port on edge. No one's seen anything like that in a long time. They're preparing new instructions for you tonight. You couldn't find any more volunteer keepers, so you'll be working alone after all. A new drug hits Blackfort. During the night, the Coast Guard apprehended a group of drug traffickers using stolen vessels. The real shock, however, was caused by Ember, a new drug infecting the streets of Blackfort. We are yet to discover what we are dealing with. Meanwhile, the Coast Guard post on Deep Creek Island has been reinforced. Can I handle it alone? I would fire you too, but it looks like there's no one else to do this job. So let's get to work. At least the pay is good. The courier will arrive tomorrow with new supplies. Any more questions? There are locked rooms in the lighthouse. Yeah, the maintenance crew have the key to the generator room. I'll have them bring it tomorrow. We can't risk the lighthouse going dark. As for the guest room, I don't know. You might want to ask the locals. Someone's bound to have it. Did you figure out who the stranger was? In my world, that was just your imagination running wild. The tech guys say the channel's open. Anyone could jump in. Probably some radio enthusiasts messing with us for fun. Alright, enough chat. I need to get to work. Now that's the spirit. Get to it. Maybe you'll stop being the worst employee of the month. Thank you. Alright, so we don't specifically have a lot of that going on. We've got some of that. 2:37. I'd like to actually... So, hello, family. Sorry, I put the little one to bed early today. She seemed extra tired. Trying to survive. I don't know if you've heard, but they've declared a curfew. It's not too bad, though. The little one goes to bed early anyway. What worries me more are the looters breaking into stores at night. God, why are people so mean? Why can't they just support each other in tough times? Hang in there. Everything will be okay. Thank you. I hope this all ends soon. Something happened on the highway and they've shut it down. Now they're bringing supplies by ship. If that stops too, the city's done for. The night's almost here. I'm really tired today. I'm going to get some rest too. Good luck, honey. Kisses. Love you. Love you too. Bye. Alright, so... we need to go and start up the breaker. 380 volts. This is our night 2. I'm gonna grab me a water. Alright, someone is calling the radio. Come in. This is Chief speaking. I've got news from the Coast Guard. They suspect that the drugs might be smuggled on cargo ships tonight. From now on, all cargo ships must be directed to the Coast Guard station in Deep Creek. Okay? They'll handle the rest. Check the form and look at the ship's purpose. What about large cargo ships with containers? If they said all cargo ships, it means all. Why do you have this urge to dig into instructions? What if I send them something that isn't a cargo ship? As usual, I'll be checking on you and reviewing complaints. Alright, get to work. And remember, no one is allowed in the lighthouse. Chief out. Alright, so we got nothing really going on out there. Other ships supposed to be guided to the designated port. The port is unreachable. Guided to the Black Fort. Alright, what do we got? Crab they pulled out had an eye in each claw. At night, those eyes blinked and whispered in a dead language. The crew panicked and ran into the fog. No one has seen them since. Now they only come in dreams. Wet. Red. They are watching me. No response. Ship signal received. Alright, lighthouse. Come in, James Pryor. What's the situation on board? The crew's restless. One of the sailors said they heard singing from the water. You are a fishing vessel. You are trying to go to Old Harbor. Pretty fine. Alright, so what we've got is Old Harbor. There's an issue with your rotation mechanism. Go up to the tower and restart it, or some ships won't see the light. Alright. Rotation is working, and I looked at the light. Alright, does look like I have another ship out there looking for me. Rotation's good, everything is good. Following your guidance. Alright, yep. Nobody's out. Okay, now I have no stable frequency. Signal cuts out and unintelligible for their construction of hyperspace bypass known as Earth. A schedule for immediate demolition. Protests are useless. Citizens are urged to remain polite while no response. Come in, Captain Drake speaking. Just checking in. You somehow supported me last night. When I called you the first time, I was ready to give up and head back to port. But after talking to you, I decided to do another sweep around the islands. Turns out it was worth it. Thanks, I appreciate that. I'm sure if everyone does their job right, we'll get through this whole Aurora situation. We need to figure out who's covering the port smugglers at this port. If anyone suspicious shows up, direct them to Deep Creek. But I guess you have the instructions already. Now, can you navigate me to the Coast Guard at Deep Creek? Okay. Oh, this kind of sucks. At least you don't have to be precise. Copy that. Thanks. Heading to port now. We'll be in touch. Locals are spooked, can't get a good night's sleep, but otherwise everything's fine on the island. Stay on the island for now. We can handle the marauders ourselves. Well, there's a lot of them. These knights caught two today. All familiar faces. Never had trouble with these guys before. Now they've lost their minds, trying to rob a store. Alright, come in. This is Emma Rose. You are a barge. Thanks for the light. Anything interesting out to see? Water's calm, but the fish are jumping out of the water too often. Like something scaring them. Are you doing okay? The crew's restless. One of the sailors said he heard singing from the water. Alright, you are going to Sandport. So we do not have a Sandport here. So I'm going to direct you to Black Fort. As I'm kind of supposed to. Of course, proceeding to port. Oh, that's. I didn't know that was a. Okay. Barge is a cargo support. We're gonna get rid of that. Oh, it's back again. You're still here. Let's see what you've made of. Can you save those you've taken responsibility for? Can you keep the light burning? Because in the darkness, I'll be waiting for you. Can you save them, Keeper? Alright. Why are you inside the... Whoa. Someone is knocking at the front door, but the lights are all out. Let's turn the lights on. Why do we have cobwebs? Someone with a lamp is walking from the village toward the lighthouse. Locals trying to visit again? Oh, good evening, Keeper. The darkness near the lighthouse was so thick, I feared my lantern would go out. I'm the elder in Outsmith. Sorry to trouble you, but have you heard any ship signal from my son? Name's Jackie. So far, he hasn't been in touch. He should have been back by now. I'm getting worried he stopped by here before his voyage yesterday. Maybe he got held up somewhere on the way back in town. The darkness said he shouldn't have looked at the lighthouse light. Huh. If he angered the sea, I need to fix it now. Thank you, Keeper, for telling me. I need to go and prepare. Not now, Keeper. Not now. The time's running out. I best be on our way. Good luck to you. Alright, maybe I told him the right thing. I thought I got rid of all of these cobwebs. Oh, there's like little things that I have to clean as well. A ship is waiting for you. Lighthouse is off. Go figure it out. The ship, okay. Without the light, you won't guide the ships anywhere. Right. Alright, that's working. Rotation is working. Everywhere. Ship signal received. Lighthouse, we're glad to see your light. Can't wait to get to Harbor's Peace. Please hear our voice upon this night. We beg for comfort's breeze. You are Symphony. You're a cruise ship. No words will I withhold this time. Our fate compels me to convey. We rise in song, in voice, in rhyme. The symphony has come your way. From New York shores, we took a group to show them wonders all around. But trouble's grasp now slows our troop. I beg you guide us to the ground. To Reykjavik. That's not even on here, so I guess I'm going to go to Blackfort. You are a cruise ship. So I don't really have to worry about sending you anywhere specific. Thank you, friend, with all my heart. I'm glad you're here to play your part. Alright, I was going to check the desk. So I could get rid of... Oh, I can't get rid of that. Lighthouse, come in. This is Missy from Blackfort University. Yesterday, Jackie the fisherman from Sturgeon set sail from Outsmith. Have you received any signal from him? I asked him to check out a strange island spotted by other fishermen. I haven't heard anything about nothing from him so far. I'm worried about him. He was supposed to come back during the day. Sorry, I just stayed late at work. This anomaly won't let me rest, and what they say on the news is complete nonsense. What's this island you're talking about? No idea. The maps look like it on the maps for that area. Or they used to hide it well. And now, when they've run out of resources, they can't keep up the cover-up anymore. I don't know, but I'd really like to find out what they were hiding. What did the flare do to the electronics? Have you ever heard of the Carrington effect? Almost 200 years ago, there was another powerful flare that nearly destroyed the telegraph network. Well, this flare is 10 times more powerful. A bunched-up charged particles. Very high voltages. That's why everything is fried. Are you and Jackie close? Yes, we're dating. Or at least trying to. When he docks in Blackfort, but it's not official. Jackie doesn't want his father to know. Sounds like you need to get some sleep. You're probably right. Today was exhausting, but I managed to get through to the administration. First, they tried to shout me out, as usual, but the dean stepped in, and now we're getting the green light for setting up a research station. You should have seen the sheriff's eyes. I'll expose all of them. Happy to help. I hope together we can figure out what or who we actually need to protect ourselves from. If they let us, of course. Thanks for listening to me. I hope Jackie's alright. Misty out. Alright. It looks like I might need to eat something. What are you doing out here all alone? Where are your parents? You have interesting eyes. There's something in them. Someone's looking through them. Someone else. Did you come here to break the fourth wall? Young man, you shouldn't talk to strangers. I was quiet, but he kept talking and talking. Sorry to bother you, Keeper. We got lost during our evening walk. The boy can't sleep. We'll be going now. Good night. All right. Thanks, kiddo. Why am I hearing doors close and open? I thought you were dead, my love, but here you are, flesh and blood. What did they do to your eyes? You took everything, my voice, my life, my family. The waves whisper their secrets, but I don't understand what you want from me. What year is it? Tell me, how long have I been at sea? Alright, lighthouse, come in. Yacht, luxurious speaking. Guide me to blank blank. There it is, the ship bringing ember to the city. Crates of glowing joy, clouding minds. Send it to me, Keeper. Protect the city from this plague. Destroy that yacht and everything inside it. Why should I believe you? I'm giving you a chance, Keeper. A chance to take your fate and the fate of your loved ones into your own hands. Go on, save them from the new truck. Destroy that ship. I didn't know all this. I see everything. I don't know which path I want to take. I think I want to go the path of just sending them to the, give me that yacht or Ember will flood the streets. You've been warned. Lighthouse, you cut out. Please guide me to Black Fort Port. I'm actually going to send you to Deep Creek. What are you doing in the sea in the middle of the night? Doesn't the curfew apply only on land? I'll dock at Black Fort and get some sleep. I just really need to get there quickly. Look, you do your job and I do mine. If you're hinting at wanting something in return, I think I can arrange that. Just guide me to the city. You're transporting drugs? What? Of course not. I was out at sea and now decided to head back to port. Nothing unusual. Alright, I think I want to go the humanity route. Right? I think that is kind of where I want to at least go. Oh, hope these coordinates are right. Thanks. Did you think just following the rules will change anything? You're unworthy of this lighthouse. And the unworthy should rot in the gutter like dead rats. Oh, why are the lights out in the house? Clean it up. Turn the lights on. Let's see. Every night at 3:10 I hear them coming in. No creaking, floorboards, no doors slamming, just presence. The air changes. If you lie still and pretend to be asleep, they leave. But if you so much as twitch, no response. All right, lighthouse, come in. This is the Sea Catcher. We've got some kind of monstrous thing on board. Take a look at this. Ugh. Hauled it out near the strange island not far from the harbor. Guide us to the port and we'll hand it over to the scientists. You are a fishing vet. We're going to Black Fort. Yep. Have you seen the surgeon? You mean Jackie? Haven't seen him, but we didn't get too close to the island either. Maybe he was docked over. Is it alive? Nah, the thing's dead. We're just floating out there. We were passing a ways off from the island, saw it bobbing around, so we picked it up. Alright, so we are going to Black Fort. Alright, head into the harbor. We'll get the beast to the city. Let me clean that. Oh god, finally the shift is over. I didn't need to drink that thing. The shift was over. I don't like all these stories about the islands. Damn Aurora's messing everything up. I think it's only getting worse. How could it get any worse? Electronics don't work, satellites are falling from the sky, and now it seems like people are starting to lose their minds. Ugh. To hell with all of this. I'm going to bed. It is time to go to bed. Can I? I guess I can pick up these specific pictures that I found and kind of just like put them all over the place. Suspiciously quiet, but there's a faint greenish glow flickering in the windows. I still can't unlock that. Hide? What? I'm gonna have to hide? That sucks. Today I received a letter from the Mary. From the Mary. I guess just, there is only one Mary, right? The ship should be here in 2 weeks. I have started to settle into the lighthouse. The villagers are helping me, some of them donating their unwanted belongings. Life on such a remote island is difficult and dangerous. The village elder says that it is especially difficult in winter. There's almost no food left. But with my experience in trade and my late father's fortune, I think we can create a paradise. Seems like someone is knocking at the door. I think I'm going to end this video here. We're about an hour mark. I've been having lots of fun. I do have 2 perks that I've got, and we are on day 3. So when I come back, we are going to continue on and see how well we run. Hopefully, the scares keep coming. Enjoy it while you last.